Hello, I'm Tim and Tegan Hicks, and together we are Hicks Country Beef.
We have 4 children. Rosie is 4, Belle is 2.5, and our twins, George and Thea, are 4 months old. I grew up in Howlong, which is 20 minutes out of Albury-Wodonga Regional Centre.
I'm from a little town in New South Wales called Berrigan. You go back to our town that we remember growing up in as kids, and it's just not happening. Like it was a thriving, bustling little community when we were there, and now, you know, you go down the street on a Saturday morning and you're the only ones there, whereas I just remember it being full of people. We're country people, but our heart is certainly rejuvenating regional Australia, helping young people back on the land. And, you know, we've just seen farms getting swallowed up by the neighbours or corporates, basically. And what used to be 5 families is now 1 bloke and 1 worker kind of thing. You know, there might have been, off that same area, there might have been half a dozen kids coming into school every day. Well, now there might be 1 or none. So that motivates us. Like, we really want to find a way to rejuvenate rural towns and make them a great, thriving little place to live again. So that's fueling our passion as well. And look, I do see farmers largely as very generational thinking. We want to set this up. We want to get land, and we want something for the kids. Now, if they might not want to go farming, but if they do, we want to not have to do the grind that we're trying to figure out now. You know, we want to be able to give them a platform to take off from. But we're small. Like, we're probably at 70 cows now, and we want to be. I've got a goal of 400 cows. That's the target. And the next target after 400 is 800. We've maintained, and we're trying to provide an affordable product to our customers, and they love it. It's grass-fed, it's good, we're wrapped. It's a lot more fun because we get to get all the feedback and we deal with our customers, and rather than just dropping them and never really knowing whatever happens next, we know the whole process from the time they're born to the time they're eaten.
Farmers enjoy the process too. Current butchers around town, they buy their meat from the abattoir.
Yes.
So they can tell customers that their meat is locally grown, but they can't tell them anything else about that. So our product is grass-fed, and we can ensure our customer we can tell them everything about the animal. Where to shop locally that buys from the abattoir, all they can say is, I know it's locally grown, but I don't know any more than that. So, I mean, as for us, we know what we're growing now. We get feedback from our butcher as to the type of animal that we're producing. So it's that good bout of confidence to know that we are producing, knowing what's under the skin, knowing that we are producing a good product and doing the right thing.
We get feedback from our butcher, then we final feedback from our clients who buy it and are eating it. So we understand completely what we need to do to grow out amazing cattle, you know, and what processes that need to take place, and we're very fussy on the quality, and that's because people are we're selling this to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bring them and say, how is it? And if they don't say great, well, then we need to change. That's our passion, and that's what we'd love to do, you know, to build that network bigger and bring other people in on it. It's not just about us. It's not just the Tim and Tegan show. There's heaps of other producers out there trying to do the same. So it's not about trying to build our empire. It's about the united. Let's just take a united front on it.
You don't do it for an easy career. You do it because it's your passion. So they put everything goes into the farm, and that's your lifestyle. That's the way you live. It's not just your job. There's everything behind it. We love the connection with our customers, but we also love the connection with other farmers as well, you know, in the same industry. And it's all about relationship. What have you got if you haven't got good relationships with people? Yeah.
The supermarket is just so convenient. You go there to buy toilet paper and you buy everything else while you're going, and you walk home and you've got it. It's done. And so we're competing against that convenience, I think. It's trying to change people's habits and still making it convenient. But once people come across, they love it. You know, and they love the difference in the quality, and but it's just at the moment we're definitely not as convenient as we'd like to be. I think this could be something that could help us and take a lot of the the work, you know, distributorship method, all that out of it, because that's for little producers, that becomes a very big deal. But you know, if there's enough of you doing it, and it's you're sending off 30 beasts a week instead of 2 beasts a month, or whatever the numbers are, you know, that's just a great problem solved for us.
So it is nice to see a refreshing approach, a bit of a different approach. So I'm excited about your approach and excited about the app, and look forward to watching it unfold.
I hope we can be part of your journey.